Hi Tech Writing students, I'm your instructor Leslie Warnke. This week we're focusing on Chapter 4 for Lesson 4, and we will be discussing letters in the age of the Internet. Why is it important to write business letters now when we have the capability to send emails and interact through the Internet in other ways? First of all, business letters represent your company's public image and also your competence. They are more formal than emails, memos, and other forms of electronic communication. Letters constitute an official legal record of an agreement. Unlike emails, letters must often be approved by various people before being sent. Therefore, the information in a letter is often more valid than information in an email because it has been checked by multiple people. Letters are more permanent. A physical piece of paper can be filed and saved for years. Letters are the official and expected medium through which important documents are sent to readers. People still expect to receive business letters. Letters are the most formal and approved way to conduct business internationally. And a hard copy letter is confidential. It is less likely to fall into the wrong hands, unlike an email, which could be accidentally forwarded to the wrong person. So, how to write a business letter? There are different parts of the letter. The first part is the heading. The heading can either be your company's letterhead or a full mailing address. If you don't have a letterhead for your company, go ahead and left align the address for your company. Underneath that, after a space, is the date line. When you are writing the date, be sure to spell out the month in full and write the numbers as numerals. For example, today would be June 9, 2014. After that is the inside address. This is the address of the recipient, and this is always placed at the left margin, 2 lines below the date line. It's very important that you know the information for this address when you are writing the letter. Know exactly to whom you're writing it, and don't make mistakes on the address that reflects poorly on your business and on you as a letter writer. Next comes your salutation. This is 2 spaces below the inside address. You're going to write Dear, and then typically a courtesy title, Mr., Ms., and the reader's last name. After this, you put a colon. Never use a comma after the salutation in a business letter. It's just less formal, and it doesn't work in this setting. Also, if you're uncertain of the person's gender, for example, you've received an email from this person and they have sort of an androgynous name, I would go ahead and just write Dear and their full name. For example, Leslie could be either a man's name or a woman's name, so if you didn't know if I was a woman, you would write Dear Leslie Warnke, colon. Okay? After the salutation and after a space comes the body of the letter. This contains the message, the information that you want to convey to your reader. When you're writing this, be sure to left align all of your paragraphs. In a business letter, you do not need to indent like in typical essay form. But you do need to put a space between each of your paragraphs so that the letter is easier to read. At the end, you're going to have a complimentary close. This could be anything from sincerely to regards, respectfully yours, whatever you choose, as long as it's formal sounding and it's appropriate for the material that you're sending. Capitalize the first word of your complimentary close, and then here you can put a comma after your sincerely or regards, etc. Then you're going to leave space on the typed format for your signature, and then you're going to type your name and your title. For more information on 2 other parts of a letter that won't always be included, the enclosure line and the copy notation, see page 102 for more information on those. Be sure to read pages 95 through 111 and pages 117 through 124 in Chapter 4 of your book for more information and examples of business letters. Your assignments this week are to create a business envelope, an inquiry letter, and a letter of complaint. The inquiry letter information can be found on page 145. It's number 5 in your book. The letter of complaint information can be found on page 146, that's number 11, and the information for all the assignments can be found on your assignments page. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at leslie.warnke@k12.sd.us. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.